What are you doing, Louie? I gotta go let the chickens out, buddy. We're behind schedule big time today. Yeah. Oh, God. What a rough life you live, laying there all the time. Yeah, so I'm sleeping out here. I'm just gonna give you a little idea. This is in the big RV. Yeah. What? What's your problem, man? You just had treats. But this thing was totally thrashed as well. I've got it scrubbed down somewhat. Yeah. Even like the sinks. I, that's Comet. I've been working on it and working on it, like one step at a time. But yeah, the electric is totally toast in here. So I figured, oh, well, I'll have an air conditioning unit, I'll have a heating unit. Yeah, check this out. You want to see gross? Yeah, I'm not even opening that. The fridge does work, sorta. So this is hooked up to 220, but nothing works. Like, nothing works in here. I'll show you the rest of it. I have a shower with no door. And the water I cannot hook up because I have blown pipes because it wasn't winterized. That's the back bathroom, which I'm not going to go in. It's just a toilet, but can't use the toilet, so that's where my shit bucket is. But let me turn on this light here. Show you the issue here. Everything is toast. And I'm not going to jack with it. There's no point. If I'm going to be going into the house here soon, this can be a next year project. So currently I'm just using this closet over here for my clothes, except for when I get back from the laundromat. There's my heating unit from the little Combi VW bus that was my heat this last winter. Yeah, that doesn't do very good. But what I've been doing is I've just got an extension cord run over right now, which I know, don't give me shit, that isn't the right way to do it for the air conditioning. Threw a blanket down there, close this section off, and I just live in this section, which is a little cramped, but I'm actually getting used to it. There's a piano bench I found out in the barn, so that's my coffee table. My office area, and I'm ready to heat up some hot water. So this is how I have to do that. So now we have to turn off the air conditioner so we don't blow the circuits. Let that shut down. Alright, now we can go over here. We'll have enough power to turn on the kettle to warm up the water. And then I've got to go get the garbage cans down by the road. And you're going to stay here for that part, buddy, because I don't trust you down there by the highway. Even though he's done a really good job, but it scared the shit out of me. I had the tractor down there and was mowing before I broke the mower. And Louie was like right on the edge of the road. And we don't want Louie to get squished. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you pushing me off the bed all night long. And that's the other fun thing. Okay, so let me stand here perfectly even. This, right about here, would be even. So what I imagine happened was, because this has been sitting here for like 4 years, not used, I guess. So this whole side on the left has sunk into the ground because they had just everything spilling out onto the ground back there. So everything got softened up. So the whole RV leans to the left. And I'm also not jacking with that this year either. But it's kind of nice if you lay on the couch to try to sleep, it rolls you back that way. This, I actually don't mind if he lays on the bed with me because he helps hold me in bed so I don't roll off onto the floor at night. But now we've got our hot water. All right, come on. Oh, come on. It's going to be one of those days. It's okay. Everything's an adventure. All right. Now we'll reheat the coffee just a tad. All right, yeah, this is hard to do one-handed and watch the video screen. And then the other fun thing that I've got to do every night, that bucket right there, there's a regular household air conditioner I had to buy because I was freaking dying in here. But there's so much moisture, that bucket fills up 3 or 4 times a night while I'm trying to sleep. So I have to keep getting up, and I bail that out when it gets really full, because I'll doze off. I've had 3 or 4 different nights now where that's filled up, spilled out all over the floor again. See how fast the water's coming out of it? Yeah, and that goes on the entire time. So if I leave for too long, or if I fall asleep for too long, I've got a mess of water all over the floor. And currently I just have that vented out the front window. I just punched a hole in the fucking screen. I don't even care. At least it's vented out. But now that we're not heating up water, we can run the AC, so I don't die from heat. And Louie doesn't die from heat. Louie, Dad has got to run down to the road, bro. Get the garbage cans. Okay? Alright, I'll be back. Well, let me grab my coffee here. One more sip. Ugh. My bedroll, Walmart special, $14.99. Cut it in half, throw down some blankets when I sleep on this side. But what I've found is it doesn't make any difference if I sleep there or there, because Louie has to lay on top of me. So I choose to go over there because I have at least a little bit more room. But he's usually about where he is now, so I have to kind of curl around him to go to sleep at night. Oh, let's walk down and get some garbage cans. Yeah, it's kind of just never ending. For those of you that haven't seen some of my previous videos, I can show you inside the VW real quick. This is where I was living at initially. I've never used the upstairs bed yet, but back there I have a closet. The table, of course, folds down. Then this bed folds down, which is actually really nice. I have a sink. There's a 5-gallon water tank underneath there. The way the electric works in this is pretty cool. On the other side of the van, you just plug it in with the regular extension cord, and then you've got your power there. Inside of here is where the stove goes. If you're sitting outside, you can flip that bad boy up. Underneath there's a bunch of storage. I've always wanted one of these. It came available. I spent way too much on it. And of course the engine is leaking oil like a sieve, so that's a project. But look at how original this thing is. I just love it. Currently it's just a giant paperweight. Runs like a top though. It really does. But look at, even this is all original up here. Pretty slick, huh? Alright. We gotta go get garbage cans because it's that time. I'm gonna take a little morning stroll. Oh, and I gotta let the baby girls out. I am so running late. The chickens should have been out like at least an hour or two ago. And I did start out with 4 more chickens than I currently have. But I had a couple of crackhead chickens that just kept flying out of the fenced-in area. And they wandered off and got themselves lost. I don't know if they're ever going to show back up. They probably have been eaten. But the other girls are doing good. They're getting so big. It's unbelievable how fast they grow. I just wish I wouldn't have broke the damn mower deck. I really, really, really need it. So now here in the next week or two, I have to make a decision if I'm going to spend the money on the mower deck. I don't know. Or just save that money for working on revamping the inside of the house. Which I already know I'm going to run into added expense in there. Because it's bad. Not super, super bad. Don't take it wrong. It's doable. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to party like rock stars? I need to get you some more squash. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Oh, pretty girls. Y'all ready to be out for the day? Ugh, I had to clean up their water too when I get back. Hi, ladies. What y'all doing? God, look at how big they're getting. That's awesome. About another, I don't know, maybe 3 months. I'll have eggs every morning, which would be really cool. All right, girls. I'll be back to do your water here in a bit. These squash everywhere. That actually was just, all these were growing wild. Nobody even knows how in the hell they got here. But it's really good. One of the guys that lives on the property next door down that direction, he made a whole bunch of bread out of it. It's supposed to be zucchini bread. It's more like squash bread, but holy crap. It was epic. Oh, and this mess. Ay. How the outside of the house looks, it's a lot better than how the inside looks. I know for sure that 0 garbage has come out of the house in the last month, because I've been taking the garbage down to the road for the last month, and there hasn't been any coming out of there. So, yeah, 2 people and a child and diapers. There's supposed to be 1 cat in the house. There are kittens, and I don't know how many cats are in the house now. Probably around 8 to 10. So that's going to be fun to deal with. Oh man, it is so peaceful out here in the morning. So peaceful. And depending on how it goes this winter, I'm going to see how I like it settling into the house. I'd like to use the house strictly as a community house eventually. But I'm 50 now. I don't know if I can handle having people like in and out living with me. I might just be using it either as for the community kitchen part. Well, it'll be the starting part of the community kitchen. I'm going to build an outdoor one as well. And bathroom. But I'm really thinking about getting one of the really large sheds and putting it down here on the main road. Well, the main driveway, not road. And I'll show you what I'm thinking. I may drop one kind of right about where that boat's at. And kind of tuck it back into the trees and have that as my own personal little house. That way when we get to the point where we've got people coming in to camp out on the property or whatever, there'll be an office that they can pull up to. There'll be somebody out here they can talk with. Told you I had wood for days. Check out the size of some of those logs. I'm going to pull. Let me cruise over here. Check the snakes. I don't know if you saw that one or not. But like that one. There's some really big, cool, long ones that I'm going to use for like the main support beams for when we build the outdoor bathroom and shower area. There's some really cool ones. I mean, tell me how cool that'd be for your pillars to hold it up and then cob around it for the walls. But some of these are so cool. I love this one too. Stack all these up. I've got to get a bunch of this stacked up too. I was watching, I don't know if any of you are subscribers to Julia and Tree on YouTube. They're out at a place called The Garden. And then, I can't remember if it's him. I think it was him that stacked up a bunch of wood out in the woods. And they've got like tons of mushrooms now. Oh, I'm supposed to not say tons so much. One of my comments said I say tons a lot. So I'll try to cut that down. Some fruit trees. But I was kind of thinking, you know, since this is going to be like the entrance to the camping area, probably this one right here will be the entrance to the camping areas. And then I can set up camping spots, you know, boink, 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 boink on both sides, and then in the center section here. And if I tucked in right over here in this little clearing, if I put in one of those sheds, you know, I'd get a big one though, I think. There's another huge stack of wood. See that back in there? There's the log splitter. I need to get down here and get the rest of this weeded. Weeded. More wood. But I'm thinking I might drop a little house right here and throw solar on it and just live right here at this spot. It'd be pretty cool. That way when people pull down the road, like, oh yeah, we're looking for a camp spot, stop right here, pull off, and then I can take the gator or the golf cart, show them right where their camping spot is, get them all situated. And I got a feeling that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, and just use the house as strictly a community house. So I'm hoping we're going to have woofers out here. If you don't know what a woofer is, they come out, work on the property for room and board. But that'd be kind of nice, you know, for the younger people if they've got, because I've got 3 bedrooms in the main house. More wood. Yeah, you think I'm gonna have enough firewood for next season and for this winter? I think I'm all right on firewood. It's all through here too. More wood. More wood. Some pretty damn cool logs though. Like, I want to get after this too. There's so many projects. So how long will it take me to chainsaw up and cut all this wood? I certainly don't have to worry about any seating once I start doing the campsites. I got plenty of seating logs, so just put some logs in the ground and put a fire pit in for each site. Oh, it's going to be a hot day today. Definitely going to be a hot one. Last night I tried to go out and sit in the barn and relax for a while, but it was so bad with mosquitoes. Really, 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 really bad. I can't believe how tall the corn's getting at all the neighbors already. There you go. See the old sign from back in the day. It's been a long time ago. Long time ago. Alright. I'm not going to walk you through taking garbage cans back because that's boring. I'll shoot you another video a little later.